Uncle Murda and Memphis Bleek had a back and forth of sorts. As veteran artists trade musical battles for internet squabbles over bank accounts and past ties, hip-hop is watching its pioneers, I don't know if you can call them pioneers, but trade legacy for digital engagement. Yeah, I don't think Uncle Murda or Memphis Bleek would be considered pioneers here.
They're NPCs.
There's a video here that...
No disrespect intended, but I mean...
Yeah.
They're NPCs.
Bleak verse I ever fucking like is the one that Jay-Z wrote. The only Bleak verse I ever like is the one that Jay-Z wrote. I ain't never like a Bleak verse that he wrote by himself. Fuck out of here. Niggas ain't no Memphis Bleek fans like that neither.
Why you starting like that?
Now I'm just saying back to that shit, nigga. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, you
back to that
right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm on 1,000.
Lenny.
I'm on 1,000, nigga. We go Bitcoin for Bitcoin, bank account for bank account, and business statements for business statements. And we can do it next week.
Yo, look.
And let's check the transactions. You know how you can scratch it out so nobody wire nobody nothing. Let's see how much money really got. And check the safe. Because we got the safe money too. I got a safe in the crib. And I just took my kids first class flights on Disney. We was in Disney World. I do shit with the kids, nigga. You heard? It was me and 2 of the homies and 13 kids.
What did he say?
Yeah, he didn't really say anything.
What did Memphis Bleek say?
I have no idea what Memphis Bleek said.
Even whatever he said didn't really apply to nothing, though.
What did Memphis Bleek say to... We're going to have to look this up.
Yeah, because that was a lot of animosity. And I take the kids to Disney World.
Yeah.
First class.
Chartered.
Congratulations.
I got a safe in the house.
Yeah. Okay.
What did Memphis Bleek
Regular
say
people
to
with safes in the house.
Uncle Murda?
That was crazy.
He's upset.
He's not happy. Ends can't compete. That's why they talk like that, Bleek said during the interview. If 50 said, I'm stopping for 1 year, these ends would be in a shelter. They shouldn't be allowed to talk about us or anybody when you literally are a dependent. While Bleek didn't mention Uncle Murda, a friend of Yayo and a known 50 Cent NG Unit affiliate, in his comments, the message struck a chord as Murda lashed out at his fellow Brooklynite during an appearance on Gilly the Kid and Wallow's $1 Million Worth of Game, which is what we just watched. Murda, who appeared alongside Jay-Z and Fabulous's 2007 single Brooklyn, was briefly signed to Roc-A-Fella, scoffed at Bleek's perceived financial standing, challenging him to show his receipts.
All right.
So this is based upon Bleek saying people can't compete?
I believe Bleek is straight. That's a billionaire that said he's always going to be good.
Yeah.
I don't, there's that.
All right, so here's some more.
Yeah,
Here's some more. Yeah, so vibe. I've got to address the elephant in the room. Uncle Murda had some comments that came out today. He was blacking ... Bleek says, I just want to know why he said next week. We got to wait till the first of the month. He says he wants to battle on Bitcoin. Somebody better tell him that Bitcoin is down.
Yeah.
He better jump on some of this AI tech. That's on its way up. Bitcoin is down. I don't have no Bitcoin. I never got paid in Bitcoin. I have everything else too. He said he wants to see how much our businesses make. Yo, this shit is comical to me. Come on down, B. I'll show you payroll and you'll see how much business makes. Show me how many employees you've got working for you and I'll know how much your business makes right there. These guys are crazy, bro. Just talking loud and wrong for nothing. I heard him. He said I got one song. So if I got one out of everything I did, and that's equivalent to one out of everything he did, it's equivalent to none. He needs to get one like me.
Well, this sounds like a big bank take little bank conversation.
Yeah, it's kind of, I just don't.
But I think the initial frustration with Uncle Murda, I think, came from Bleek saying that they're pretty much on the payroll. They on 50's payroll, and they wouldn't be able to maneuver or do anything unless it was for 50 Cent. That's what I'm kind of grasping onto what caused this conversation to escalate to where it did. And I think the whole family, him talking about he take care of his kids, because I think one interview, Bleek was talking about how y'all need to be with your families and things like that, blah, 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 taking vacations. I think that has something to do with it too. So to me, at the end of the day, this sounds like a big bank take little bank conversation that only, how can I put this? I really don't know how to put it lightly. Honestly, it's just one of them things that honestly this really has nothing to do with nothing at the end of the day, other than two people that work for or made money with very successful rappers in the game, are speaking from their point of view, so to speak, as how they're set up and their businesses and this, that, and the other. I know, I think Memphis Bleek even talked about how he was part of the liquor that Jay-Z has.
Yeah, Duce.
He's part of that. Of course, Rock Nation, some other stuff that he was bringing up, and now this is his reply to that. I don't really have a.
Well, we got some other questions. I mean, I think this B list, it's like, it's not even like the backup squad on the team. I mean, I guess you could say these are the backup squads on each side, but I don't know. This is like the third string point guard arguing with the other third string point guard.
Yeah.
But how does the trend of the older established artists competing for viral moments like this, which is kind of what that felt like with Uncle Murda? Why are you so angry? I don't know.
Oh, he definitely messed with his pride, calling him broke.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
But competing for viral moments and content clout after, let me rephrase that. How does the trend of older established artists competing for viral moments and content clout affect the way younger upcoming artists value the musical output versus the social media spectacle? Is this going to make younger artists essentially be like, hey, this is how they're doing it. This is how I should do it too? I
think it's actually the opposite.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's the older gentlemen taking notes from what the younger cats are doing.
Yeah.
Because 38 Special just did a record about Jim Jones, and not only like in that
Fool's
record.
Ransom.
Yeah. He was in that. He was talking about
Jadakiss and Fat Joe.
No, he had a bar for Jadakiss.
Right.
He had a whole song about Jim Jones, and not only Jim Jones, but Jim Jones' lady, which could very well turn into something very different.
Right.
So, yeah, man, I don't know, man. These older gentlemen, man, they kind of going crazy.
Well, I think one of the things that it's kind of crazy, you got to almost compete for internet clout and clicks, because you're not competing for spins on the radio. You're not competing for getting your song in said club, whatever that even means in 2026 when people are not going out and drinking the way they used to. And this is just, it is the older rappers adapting to new media, if you will, because honestly they don't have much of a choice. Like Memphis Bleek just put out some new material. I checked it out.
One of them actually sounded good.
Yeah. It was all right. Uncle Murda, I've just never really checked for Uncle Murda.
Only thing I've ever heard from him was his wrap-ups that I started seeing after Skills was putting them out.
Yeah, so I mean, I just remember like I was on somebody's mailing list back in my record pool days, and I was like, I don't want not one more Uncle Murda record to come through here. But that's neither here nor there. I just think this is, if you got people like Gillian Wallow who have a platform, and they're older cats, they've been through certain things and seen certain things. I don't know what it would be for even younger artists to come see them. I mean, because the only moments I see are when established, or what some people would call old school. Like that's where we are right now, where Bleek is an old school artist.
Okay, I was about to say,
old school is relative.
You talking about Gillian Wallow's platform, or
is that what they were on?
Yeah,
$1 million with
Because that guy, they be having young cats on there all the time.
Okay, maybe because I just don't check for it. I only see it when they talk to people my age.
They be having young cats on there all the time, and they be giving them game.
Because Wallow really does try to he's like, yo, I did I have seen that.
He did like 20 years. He actually was trying to get Dirk out of.
Yeah, he tried to get before Thug went in. Yeah. He sat and talked with him.
Those are the moments I see with the younger artists. But they have it because they are, seasoned gentlemen. They can actually sit down and talk with, an Uncle Murda, or if maybe maybe next week they'll talk to Bleek. I don't know. I hope it's not that serious to where they want to put hands and feet on each other. But like these guys come from a different era.
like, so with all due respect, man, I don't think that that's what Gillian Wallow's platform is for, because if my memory serves me correct, they try to, build bridges when there are issues like that, because I think that's how Cam and Mace got cool again, is from Mace being on
$1 million worth of game.
Yeah, he was on $1 million worth of game, and then he was explaining how him and Cam fell out, and then Cam saw it, and they actually talked after that.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't. They might. I saw Gilly was on there egging it on, which was funny.
No, that's what Gilly gonna do.
Yeah, it's entertaining, but I don't think. I think these men could have a conversation. I hope it don't come to no fist play or nothing like that, because
no, they got AARP, man.
Yeah, you too old
they
to
need
be
to sell it on a golf course or something like that, man.
Yeah.
At this point,
Do that. That's where you know, in the corporate world, we settle beefs.
That's why you want to go business for business.
Yeah. Anytime I seen a grown man like acting in that particular type of way that's older than me, it just feels like, what are you doing? Like, I feel like you could probably be moving in a different way here.
Yeah.
Especially, like, let them talk. Like, who cares, man?
It shouldn't affect you in no way, shape, or form. Because, I mean, honestly, if you had enough money to where you actually felt comfortable, you wouldn't want to put it up against nobody else.
Indeed.
Or you would feel like, I'm way above having to show you what my statements say.
Yeah, like I'm okay. You flew first class with kids like to Disney World. Who cares, man?
Right,
like,
who cares?
I don't
Good for
know.
you. But, shout out to you showing them kids a good time at Disney World.
Yeah, that's cool. But, but outside of that, like,
I take care of my kids.
People say that like you're supposed to get an award for it. Look, no, that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, why would I hog tie?
Yeah, why would you hog tie? Not take them kids to Disney World, man.
Has the rise? I mean, this kind of goes with the last question.
He said 13 kids.
That's crazy.
Hold on, because I sent you the clip today where they said fathers should get into Disney World for free.
I need to watch that, because I actually agree with that sentiment. Honestly,
Charge the kids,
please, or at least let somebody get a half price on some shit.
I will say the food in there was reasonable, though.
Disney World, Disney World food ain't bad price wise.
It should be for how much it costs.
$250 to get in.
Yeah.
So, kind of with the social media stuff, has the rise of the podcast era, and I'm going to say specifically, we call ourselves a podcast and we're a talk show, but more of the interview podcast era, has that like kind of permanently reshaped the standards in hip hop for public conduct? I
mean, this ain't nothing new. This is just like we used to watch Jerry Springer back in the day for top tier entertainment at that point in time. And, you know what I'm saying, all of those talk shows, it just moved to the net. I don't think there's a standard that anybody is chasing other than being entertaining and inviting and wanting more people to come check it out at the end of the day. And that's not even just a hip hop standard. That's just an internet standard. If you think about anybody trying to go viral, they try to say some fly shit or some provocative things that make people want to have conversations about it. It's not pinpointed to a hip hop standard, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It just is what it is. It's America.
Yeah. Who cares about dignity?
Yeah.
If it gets clicks.
I mean, sadly, and I'll bring it up again, the only barrier to becoming famous and viral, if you will, I guess some people would say they're one and the same, is your sense of dignity. If you have a strong sense of dignity, there's certain things that you won't do to have that viral moment.
That's why we haven't had a lot of them.
Bring back shame.
No, please, people call that hating.
No, it's the shame campaign. We've been trying to bring back shame for at least 3-4 years now.
Yeah. Well, all right. I don't really have anything else on this one. There's, I don't know what else there really is to talk about, except for, who knows, maybe they can squash whatever weird issue they have.
I think it's more inmates run the asylum now. You know what I mean? Like, there's really no real, like, on these platforms or whatever, journalism is not really a thing no more.
That's not what this is. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just, We're talking shit.
We've talked about gatekeepers, and at one point, everybody didn't get to be on TV. Now everybody gets to be on TV because YouTube basically is the biggest TV station in the world. Yeah. Okay, so at one point, if Uncle Murda or Memphis Bleek, they weren't popping like that. Musically, they didn't have something that was going to go on Rap City or Yo MTV Raps. Really, those were the outlets. There's another version of Rap City on Much Music, which was a Canadian station. If you might have got that if you had satellite. It really was a situation where if you weren't invited on those 3 platforms, we didn't hear from you. But now everybody gets to have their say. So I don't know if that's bad that there's less gatekeepers because everybody gets to come on and talk shit and potentially make a mockery of the actual people who are creating art because they wind up having a viral moment and getting famous more than somebody who's actually created something dope we should actually pay attention to.
Daily. I don't know.
Daily.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't imagine myself being invited to a podcast like that and then like spending my time being upset at somebody else.
Talk about another man.
Yeah, how about I talk about myself? I don't know.
I got stocks and bonds.
I don't know.
Bitcoin for Bitcoin
Disney World, man.
I was like, man, don't be.
I got cookies. My son has cookies.
Yeah. Bitcoin is not thing you're bragging on.
Juice boxes.
Let's move on. Let's move on to something else.
Lunchables.
Cheap teeth.
Shout out to Lunchables though.